Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style Midweek.
Yeah, we are almost through. We're getting there. We're getting closer and closer to Friday. So, yes. Some interesting things I read about this morning.
What?
Have you ever heard of planking?
Of what?
Planking.
Planking? Like
yes.
Planks like that you do when you work out?
No, it was like this internet fad a couple of months ago.
Okay.
People were going to weird places.
Right.
And they were like laying down. And they'll just put their face, and it looks like they're kind of dead, and they put it on the internet. So it was this big fad, right?
Okay,
well, now that's out.
Okay.
And now there's something else called owling.
Owling, like whoo.
Yeah,
hoo,
I have a picture of it on the weather source. I don't know if we can pull it up or not.
What is it?
But there is this when you crouch down.
Okay.
And you just look straight ahead, and then you go do it like on a perch anywhere. See, this is it, owling. See, because planking was so 2 months ago.
Oh my gosh, planking is so last year.
Yeah,
I know. So last
doing
month.
This, yeah.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the point though? Is this like to get a stretch?
No point to. It's just something fun to do. It's something. I don't really know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, even some of the celebrities are getting involved in tweeting pictures of themselves owling now.
Stop.
So this is a new fad as of like the last week. So if you see your kids posting these weird pictures, crouching somewhere weird, maybe it's a place they're not supposed to be.
Can you hoot?
Owling.
I mean, I would imagine you'd want to hoo-hoo if you're doing it, just for the extra special effect.
Yeah, if they have audio.
Wow, I'm wondering which celebrities are doing it. I mean, I guess we could always find out from our new friends.
Yeah, we could.
I think we could. I mean, if you love celebrity gossip and you love entertainment news, then you'll want to tune into New Mexico Style every Wednesday morning right here with us.
And that's when we're talking to TMZ, our connection to Hollywood.
That's right, a direct connection. And joining us this morning is TMZ correspondent Gary Trock. Welcome to New Mexico, Gary.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's fun to have you. You know, Gary, this is we have our own mini Hollywood going on here right now. So many stars in town with all the movies being filmed here in New Mexico right now.
Yeah, there are. We noticed that a lot, that New Mexico has become a big place for people to go film movies. So that's great. You guys get to see a lot of stars around town.
All right. Well, let's get to the gossip.
Yes, let's.
Okay, so we hear Casey Anthony's parents are trying to cash in now on their daughter's legal troubles. Tell us about that.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Yeah, so basically there's been a lot of networks kind of jockeying for the big interview, and not even just with Casey, but with her parents. We're told that one of the big networks actually got laughed at for offering them $250,000 for an interview. I mean, these people are seriously waiting to cash in right now. And so now there's a whole bidding war. Yeah, we're told that NBC put up Jose Baez, Casey's defense lawyer, up in this swanky hotel in New York. And NBC, ABC, and CBS were all like whining and dining him, trying to like, you know, put in the big first interview.
Right.
It's like this whole deal. So now yesterday, ABC released a statement saying that they're no longer going to be paying for photos, for interviews or anything like that, that they're not going to be doing this whole, you know, I'm going to try and outbid this person. So there's a lot of bad blood now between the networks all over Casey Anthony.
Wow.
So they're saying they're no longer paying for it, so that means they have been shelling out the big bucks all this time for pictures?
Oh, yeah.
This is the way it works, is people always say, oh, we don't pay for interviews, we don't pay for interviews. That's technically correct. What they do is they pay to license photos and videos in connection with interviews. So they'll be like, oh, we're not gonna, you know, pay you to talk, but we want to buy this photo from you, and hey, while you're here, how about we talk a little bit? So it's like a little loophole that, you know, people use. But yeah, now. Yeah, so now ABC has said they are done with that. Now they are just going to strictly get interviews on their journalism alone. But I don't know if that'll help in this big buck market.
Oh,
I don't know.
Good for them.
Yeah, really. Well, you know, you remember what happened with Amy Fisher? I mean, of course, Little Miss Celebrity Rehab now. But remember back when that whole thing happened with her? She got 3 movies of the week out of it. I remember Alyssa Milano played. I mean, it was like this huge thing. I hope this does not happen for Casey Anthony. It's just too much.
You know what? You'd be surprised. It probably will.
It probably will, unfortunately. Well, on another subject, we have to talk about this because, you know, talking about one of my favorite bands of all time, Kiss, of course, confirmed Bachelor Gene Simmons has finally popped the question we hear to long-suffering girlfriend Shannon Tweed. So what can you tell us about the final decision he has made now to get married after all these years?
I know. You know what? Yeah, I think he finally decided to make an honest woman out of her. She is the most patient woman in the entire world. I think they've been together like 20 plus years. They have 2 kids. But Jean on the final episode of the finale season finale of their show took her to Ibiza and proposed. Like, it was awesome, like right on the water, and he was really heartfelt. And usually you don't see Gene Simmons as like heartfelt, but you know, he was really emotional, and she started crying. She hasn't given an answer yet that we've seen. She tweeted last night and she said, "We're taking it day by day. Stay tuned." Listen, she's crazy if she walks away now. I mean, come on. Now he finally popped the question.
You gotta wonder.
We'll see what happens.
I'm kind of wondering, is this her payback? You know, you made me wait this long. Now you finally asked me. Now I'm gonna make you wait too. That's what I'm thinking.
Could be.
You know, that's how us women think sometimes.
Oh, totally. She better make him stew. I know you guys
I like
are
this
evil.
girl.
I like her. She's fun.
Another girl in the news constantly, and not usually for the good stuff. Lilo being sued again. This girl really can't catch a break. Tell us about her latest legal battles.
Oh yeah, so the latest, basically she had a lawsuit filed against her from the woman that worked at the Betty Ford clinic that Lindsay allegedly got in a fight with last year. There was that whole thing when Lindsay was staying there and she went out one night and she came back in, and then there was like a scuffle between her and this Betty Ford staffer. Now this woman is claiming that Lindsay really hurt her, that she like twisted her arm, and now she like has all this, you know, trouble, and she's suing for a lot of money. She's suing for like $1 million or something.
Oh my
gosh. It's crazy. I mean, listen, yeah, Lindsay basically said, "Hey, I totally saw this coming." I mean, when you're a big time actress like that, you get in a physical altercation, you are just like waiting for the lawsuit. So I think Lindsay will be okay, but this woman is definitely going for her.
The gusto. Wow. Yeah, well, you know what the problem is when somebody like Lindsay, who's always in the news for something negative, you know, then you have this opportunity, and opportunists will jump on it because they know that we have such a bad opinion of the things that are going on in her personal life. So she's probably thinking, well, you know, people are going to believe me. You know, that's what she's probably thinking. Don't you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, that's too bad.
Oh yeah, totally. And she would totally use public. Yeah, she would absolutely use public opinion to her advantage in this situation.
I know. I'm wondering if we're going to see some kind of Lindsay appearance on Celebrity Rehab with her dad going through everything now, and I'm wondering if she's going to make some kind of appearance on the show this season. Do you have any scoop on that by any chance?
You know, well, this is the thing. They've actually offered Lindsay Celebrity Rehab in the past, and she's turned it down. Lindsay kind of feels like she is too good for Celebrity Rehab. I mean, she's on like a different level of celebrity. I mean, and I think trying to put Lindsay Lohan in the same program as Michael Lohan, I think she would be very upset with that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I know. When you think about Amy Fisher, Michael Lohan, it is a little bit of a different playing field.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. Okay, so now I have to ask you, I saw something on the website on TMZ this morning about Kat Von D. You know, we were talking here on our show yesterday about the big breakup with her and Jesse James, and I heard something about her having a tattoo with his face. Did you hear about this?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. So they teased a clip from LA Inc., her show on TLC, and basically you know, this season is going to revolve around her and Jesse's relationship, or now the lack thereof. But apparently one of the surprises she gave Jesse was she tattooed his face on her body. Oops. And like, oh my God, like how could you do that? And it's one thing to tattoo the name of somebody, but now you have a face staring you in the mirror every time you look at it. So maybe she'll like change it, like put like devil horns on it or something, like a mustache. I don't know. She's got to like you know,
or like
change it up now or something.
That
but
big
yeah, so
X, you know,
definitely
like when you have like the no smoking signs.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
yeah, like the no smoking sign. Exactly.
Exactly. Fun. Well, great information,
creative.
Gary. We love to get your information right from the source, and we're looking forward to seeing you with us again next week.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us, and have a great day. And we want to remind all our viewers to catch TMZ right here on 2 Casa Fox every single weeknight at 6:30 p.m. I never miss it. Do you?
No.
If I miss it, I take
have your Hollywood gossip of the day. Come on.
It is a guilty pleasure. I know we all have guilty pleasures. That's definitely one of mine. It's the celebrity gossip.
The juicier, the better.
Yeah. Do you ever think it's interesting that we seem to know more about actors and actresses and TV characters and musicians than we know about our own family sometimes.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? That was their, you know, their thing. They want to be out in the public eye, and they get out there. People get obsessed. And
that's right.
Do
people get obsessed with meteorologists?
No, not really. Well, we're wrong.
But we are obsessed with what's going on with the weather.
Right now, looking at more moisture, so a few more thunderstorms are possible. Here's a look at the forecast.